Thousands of people are displaced tonight after an apartment fire in the 3100 block of Muirfield Road today. Officials don't yet know the cause of the fire, but the Red Cross is working to shelter those who were evacuated. Thanks for joining News 3 Now at 6. We have team coverage tonight. Tahlil Mohideen talked to those who were evacuated, but we start with Gabriela Becerra with what we know about the fire right now. Gabby.
Amanda, this is still an active scene. Madison Fire Department is working to put out any active hotspots that could be left from a fire that blazed through this apartment building earlier today, nearly destroying it and displacing about 75 people from their homes tonight.
The 24-unit apartment building, everybody did get out alive as far as we can tell at this point. And so there was no injuries to any human life. The firefighters did rescue a couple of pets, which we're grateful for.
When firefighters first arrived to the scene, there was a heavy amount of fire coming from the roof area and starting to spread through the attic. Officials say they made an aggressive attack to fight the fire from the outside before heading in. Madison Fire Chief Stephen Davis says there were multiple challenges fighting this fire today, including the high gusts of wind and the absence of a sprinkler system.
Like this, had it been sprinklered, probably would have suffered about $10,000 in damage and displaced essentially no one. So it's another argument now. We've got 75 people without a home tonight, and a sprinkler could have prevented that.
Chief Davis says the roof area collapsed and firefighters will need to dig through the debris and continue to investigate what could have caused this fire. Tahlil Mohideen spoke with some of the residents who live in this building.
Thanks, Gabby. The neighbors I spoke with say first they heard a loud bang and then smoke everywhere. Once they realized what was happening, seeing how quickly the fire was spreading, they were both shocked and terrified. One woman I spoke with says she was devastated having to leave her 2 cats behind.
We had both of them, but when we opened the apartment door, they were gone. They ran back inside, and we couldn't stay. We had to get out. Trying not to cry for a while.
Red Cross officials say at least 70 people were evacuated from this building. They say the blaze impacted more than 24 units, and they're working to help those residents. A Red Cross spokesperson says they're working to get all of those people in hotels at least for tonight. Tonight at 10, we'll tell you how these firefighters are working during COVID-19.
All right, Tahlil Mohideen and Gabriela Becerra reporting live for us tonight. Thank you so much. The Wisconsin DNR is responding to a 200-acre wildfire in Juneau County. Officials say evacuations are underway along 17th Street and Highway 80 on the Necedah Wildlife Refuge. According to a release, the fire is burning in lowland and marsh. Officials don't know what caused that fire, but say it has been contained. No injuries have been reported. To our other top story tonight, crowds are gathering today in Brookfield to protest the recent extension of Governor Evers' safer-at-home order. Nearly 1,000 people joined the Liberate Wisconsin protest this morning near Brookfield Square Mall. Protesters held signs and American flags protesting the extended order.
What I'm more concerned about is the damage that we're doing to our economy in proportion to the virus. Well, I think we need to open up our economy. We're wrecking our economy for something that I feel isn't as dangerous as it's put out there.
The protests in Brookfield follow protests across the country pushing for the reopening of the economy, including this morning in Annapolis, Maryland, where protesters were encouraged to follow social distancing guidelines by staying in their cars while driving through the state's capital. Interest in a rally at the state capitol in Wisconsin next week is exploding since Governor Evers extended his safer-at-home order on Thursday. The rally to reopen Wisconsin is scheduled for next Friday. According to the Facebook event, nearly 3,000 people have marked that they are going. The governor and state health officials say their actions have been guided by the science and what steps are most appropriate to save lives. 2 Wisconsin sheriffs are also speaking out against the governor's extension to the order, and they're asking him to develop plans to reopen the state's economy. In a release today, Dodge County Sheriff Dale Schmidt says the pandemic has left Wisconsinites with little hope and says the governor is, quote, standing in the minority in his position to close down the state. Racine County Sheriff wrote on Facebook yesterday that he will not be enforcing the governor's extended order. Let's get a look at your first warned weather. We had some sunshine today, Dana, but it was also pretty windy out there.
It was very windy outside today, yes, and that sunshine pretty nice in the afternoon if you took the wind out of the equation. Overnight, we are going to have the chance for a few light showers. Right now, though, a really beautiful evening. Wind speeds still in the mid to upper teens. Temps currently pretty close to 60 degrees. Now, there is a small chance for a shower tonight, mainly north of Dane County. Sunday, most of Monday and Tuesday do look dry right now, but there are going to be a significant rain chances and some thunderstorm chances for the end of the week. We'll take a closer look at that development in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Dana. Wisconsin now has more than 4,200 confirmed cases of coronavirus. State health officials say 212 people have died as a result of complications from the virus. New metrics from the Wisconsin DHS also showed the fatality percentage of the disease in each Wisconsin county. Officials say 5% of people who have tested positive for the virus have died. 44,000 people have tested negative statewide. The number of confirmed cases in the U.S. now tops 700,000 with more than 37,000 deaths. Some states are gradually relaxing stay-at-home orders, while others are bracing for the virus to hit its peak. CBS News' Danya Bacchus has more from Los Angeles.
This week, President Trump unveiled a three-phase plan to reopen the country, leaving many of the details and decisions to governors. In his Friday coronavirus briefing, the president said he would like to resume large campaign events ahead of the November election.
I hope we're going to have rallies. I think they're going to be bigger than ever.
In New York State, where more than 235,000 people have tested positive for coronavirus, wearing a face covering in public is now mandatory when social distancing is not possible. Governor Andrew Cuomo says hospitalizations are still slowing, but warned that the state is still not in a good position.
We still have about 2,000 people yesterday who were new admissions to a hospital or new COVID diagnoses.
Boeing, which plans to restart some operations in Washington state in the days ahead, conducted its first COVID-19 transport mission. It flew a 737 jet from China with more than 500,000 medical-grade masks for healthcare workers in New Hampshire.
While some states are gradually easing certain social distancing restrictions, California is keeping them in place as it deals with its highest death toll yet.
Saturday night, Lady Gaga and a who's who of music legends hope to provide some relief in a global concert fundraiser, One World, Together at Home. Danya Bacchus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Vice President Mike Pence spoke at the Air Force Academy commencement in Colorado Springs this morning. The trip is the vice president's first in nearly a month since the coronavirus pandemic gripped the nation.
As America contends with what President Trump rightly calls the invisible enemy, through great hardship here at this historic place, you will commence your duties to defend this nation against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And for that, you have the thanks and admiration of the American people.
Pence addressed the class of 2020 in front of no spectators. The ceremony was moved up 6 weeks due to the pandemic. The vice president will be in Madison on Tuesday to visit the GE healthcare manufacturing facility where ventilators are being made. Officials with the Food and Drug Administration are now explaining the lag in coronavirus testing in the U.S. Authorities say the problem was how the CDC initially manufactured the test. The FDA says it sent an official to the Atlanta-based agency in February when issues arose with the kits. Working together, the FDA and the CDC determined the design of the test was fine. But an FDA official says the CDC had appeared to violate its own manufacturing protocol, and the tests have become contaminated. This video is at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., now with social distancing. The National Park Service is implementing new rules today to keep pedestrian traffic flowing in one direction at monuments on the National Mall during the pandemic. Former President Bill Clinton hosted guest speakers, including New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, in a virtual pandemic town hall this afternoon. Clinton said how he would have responded to the pandemic, talked about the flaws in the current healthcare system, and what the future might hold for young Americans.
We can't get back to normal until we've got control of this virus and we can keep it under control. And that may take longer than we wish. It's already taken longer than we wish.
Clinton was also joined by his daughter Chelsea Clinton and California Governor Gavin Newsom. Still ahead on News 3 Now at 6, see how one Spring Green principal is letting her teachers see their students in their classrooms one more time before the end of the school year.
Choosing the right Medicare plan is simple, right? Except that there are a lot of choices from a lot of companies. Avoid the confusion and the junk mail. Come to Informed Choice Insurance Agency. We know Medicare, and we offer many of Wisconsin's popular plans. There's no cost and no obligation to come discuss your Medicare options with the experienced team at Informed Choice. Call us today.
Coming together makes us stronger, and Ford is built to lend a hand. Contact your Ford dealer, an essential part of your community, to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. After all, you have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you. Find out more at Ford.com. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2020 Ford models.
Expecting you. Aha! And I brought you a gift so you can fight properly. Red Bull.
Oh! How nice.
Of you.
But also...
rather
stupid.
Mine.
Mine!
No, mine!
No, mine!
Mine! Mine. Red Bull gives you wings.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
One local school found a way to bring students, staff, and parents together today. A teacher parade was held at Goddard School in Verona this morning. About 75 cars drove through this parade. It was a way for the school community to get out and see each other amid the safer-at-home order.
They were excited to see their teachers. They were excited to see other families. Like a few of them stopped and they talked through their cars, and the parents were excited, and just like the warm wishes that everybody gave us too were nice to hear from.
The parade also celebrated the 4th anniversary of the building of Goddard School. With in-person teaching canceled for the rest of the academic year, teachers are preparing for another month of virtual learning. But one elementary school principal in Spring Green wanted to make sure that even as her teachers pack up for the end of the year, they still get a chance to see their students in their classrooms. Photojournalist Brian Troxel has the story.
I made all 83 students and I put them on their chairs in their classrooms. They're all here. When they walked in, many of them had tears and a couple of them just broke down, and it was just amazing to see on their faces.
Oh my.
They have been true heroes themselves. They have put in countless hours looking at their class, with the students looking at them, how much you could just see how much they really missed being with them.
Welcome to your classroom.
Going to teaching because we love the kids. And so this has been very difficult, and we're just sticking together and hoping for a time when we all can come back.
So precious.
Principal Feigl says that she hopes to have some kind of school gatherings toward the end of the summer to get students back in the classrooms and ready for next year. Coming up on News 3 Now at 6, Dana has a look at a mild first warn forecast. Stay with us.
To our Pick and Save associates, for the long hours and late nights, for the miles traveled and the shelves restocked, for making a difference in our customers' lives, for doing so much more than your job. Everyone at the Kroger family of brands and our customers say thank you. In a time when daily life feels a bit uncertain, your hard work is keeping America fed. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
From our family to yours, we want to encourage you to keep going. Keep protecting what's most important. Keep hopeful in the face of all this. Keep believing. Keep being strong. Keep supporting the people on the front line. Keep staying together while staying apart. Keep being fearless. And most of all, keep dreaming. American Family Insurance is mailing our personal auto insurance customers a premium relief payment to help them keep going. We'll keep being here when you need us.
No one asked for this to happen, but this is our time, when our hearts, our humanity, and our communities rise. This moment will challenge us. It will define us. It's why we are here, but this moment is not bigger than us. And we will show up every day for you. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
Spectrum Mobile is a better way to mobile. First, we deliver the fastest overall speeds and the most reliable mobile service, coast to coast. Now, we're bringing you 5G, and it's only going to get better. We're extending our network every day so we can offer you the best experience. That means faster speeds, so you can do whatever you want, wherever you are. 5G is here. Spectrum Mobile.
Hi, it's Jan from Toyota. As part of your community, we're here to help you during these challenging times.
Keeping your Toyota safe and reliable is important, especially right now. Many of our service centers are open. Schedule service online and drop off and pick up your vehicle with no contact. Need to replace your old vehicle? Most Toyota dealers offer online shopping and will defer your first payment for 90 days.
We're here for you. Contact your local Toyota dealer to see how they can help. Toyota.
If you or your family are looking for something to do this weekend, the Dane County Regional Airport may have an answer for you. The airport will open its first ever Flight of Lights drive-through light display along International Lane. The display is free and will open tonight. The plan is to have it run daily from 7:30 in the morning until 11:30 at night through May 10th. The airport says it decided to open the light show earlier than planned to help bring some joy to area residents. Let's get a look at your first warn weather. That sun brought us some joy today, Dana.
It really did. It was nice outside. Aside from the wind coming through, temperatures in a great spot this afternoon, close to 60 degrees, and the sun coming down. It turned out to be a pretty pleasant day. Again, aside from the wind coming through. If you aren't a fan of the wind, our wind gusts right now still close to 30 for much of Dane County, in the mid to upper 30s for most of southern Wisconsin, though. So it is very, very breezy outside. This is in front of a front that is going to bring a small chance for some showers tonight. Right now, though, still no rain coming through. In fact, we're still mostly clear. That's for us in southern Wisconsin. All of the severe weather is going to stay well into the deep south. In fact, they're looking at another moderate risk for severe weather tomorrow for Louisiana into Mississippi and Alabama. So another round of very strong storms, 2 Sundays in a row. Not ideal conditions as they have a system passing on through. For us, this cold front tonight is going to bring a small chance for some rain showers and cooler air for tomorrow. We won't be hitting 60 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Our breeze will be coming from the northwest. We'll see a bit of a drop in our temperatures, but thankfully our wind speeds are going to calm down once this front passes through. Skies right now still mostly clear, but we'll see an increase in cloud coverage overnight, and that chance for rain is really going to be north of Dane County, but not ruling out the opportunity for anybody to see a few raindrops. No thunderstorm potential along with this. Just after midnight, all of the rain is through, and for tomorrow our skies will be mostly sunny. Another pretty pleasant day with temperatures a little cooler outside with that breeze now coming from the northwest. So we'll see a bit of a drop in our temperatures in the afternoon, landing closer to the mid to low 50s for afternoon highs. Heading into Monday, we start the day off with some sunshine, but later in the day the cloud coverage builds in, and we are expecting a slight chance for some showers to develop late in the afternoon and evening. Not a great opportunity. Most of the area is going to stay dry on Monday, and certainly not anything that you need to cancel plans for, given that it is just a slight chance for some light rain. Again, our wind speeds right now a little strong, but as we head into tomorrow, we see a shift in our direction, starts to become more of a northwest breeze, and our wind speeds will be anywhere from 8 to 15 miles per hour rather than climbing up into the 20s with those gusts in the 30s. And that's the way it'll stay throughout your Sunday afternoon. Tomorrow's high temperatures will be in the mid to low 50s, fairly close to average, a little bit below average though. Mostly sunny skies, and it's going to be a little colder outside. But that's just for Sunday. We're back close to 60 on Monday, with that slight chance for showers developing later on in the day and the evening. Mostly sunny skies on Tuesday. We're back in the low 50s on Tuesday. And then for the end of the week, we are going to see a few different rounds of rain pop on through. We'll have chances for scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms on Wednesday. A slight chance for some showers on Thursday, mainly late in the day. And a chance for showers and thunderstorms developing on Friday. That's going to carry us into the weekend as well. So the April showers coming back in for the end of the week, but we do get to enjoy the sunshine again, thankfully, tomorrow. And at least the temperatures are not as cold as it was earlier this week, right. So that's nice, and you get a little sunshine. There were a lot of people out this morning walking their dogs, despite the wind. The wind was a little rough. But kids out on bikes. I saw a cute little kid push mowing the yard with a fake push mower, yes. Of course, but he's starting early. Yeah. Thank you, Dana. Coming up next on News 3 Now at 6, Jonathan Taylor's got moves on the field, but he also can break it down to the anthem at Camp Randall. We catch up with JT next in sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
For over 40 years, Kitchen Idea Center has partnered with discerning contractors, designers, and architects, bringing their clients' vision to life, featuring Play-Doh woodwork cabinetry. Kitchen Idea Center, designing for you and your life.
Hey, Shackleford!
Shackleford?
They replaced our old furnace with the new Carrier. You know, turn to the experts.
Shackleford fixed our AC with no surprises.
Are you guys talking about Shackleford? I trust those guys. Did someone say Shackleford?
Shackleford. Schedule spring maintenance now.
This is our home. We've never seen it look quite like this.
But there's no mistaking it.
And it's our job to protect it.
Because the best people to fight for our communities
are those within them.
So if you've just bought a Volkswagen or were thinking of buying sometime soon, we're here to help with the community-driven promise.
The way you get through hard times is to hold strong to your values. At Group Health Cooperative, our common values have sustained us for over 4 decades. Now is no different. We are here, in our clinics, but we want you to be safer at home. That's why GHC has more ways for you to get care anywhere, anytime, day or night. Be seen, be safe, be home. We will get through this together, and we will all get better together.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. And with great deals available, there's never been a better time to buy at your local dealership. To find the dealer near you, visit CubCadetDealers.com.
Searching for a new kitchen? Look no further than Kitchen Ideas Center, a trusted kitchen design center for over 40 years, featuring Play-Doh woodwork cabinetry. Kitchen Ideas Center, designing for you and your life.
Well, round 2 of Wisconsin's Safer at Home order begins this Friday, effectively canceling in-person classes for the rest of the school year. How this could impact future generations.
And our 60 streak starts this week. Join us at 6:30.
Well, every Saturday at 3 o'clock during the COVID-19 pandemic, Badger fans all over the country, no matter where they are at that moment, they've been coming together to jump around virtually on the internet. And today, a very special guest joined them.
Right, count on it.
Former Badger running back Jonathan Taylor jumping around with the fans the weekend before the NFL draft. JT is projected as a first or second round draft pick right now, and he did answer some questions before the actual jump around about what he's doing ahead of the draft and how much he appreciates Wisconsin fans.
Definitely would say thank you guys for the past 3 years. It's been awesome. You guys make Camp Randall special, and I hope that you continue making Camp Randall special for future running backs to come through. It's real interesting, and just really going throughout the combine process and pro day, sitting here trying to demonstrate and speak with coaches and telling them what you bring to the table to an organization, and then like you said, kind of leaving it up to them and saying, how good do we think this guy is? How good do we think he can be? If he can contribute or not? And all you have to do on draft day is really just sit there and wait for that call and just wait for that one team to believe in you and trust that you can add to their program.
Well, it's definitely going to be an interesting draft with the COVID-19 epidemic. Roger Goodell is going to be drafting or handling it virtually, rather, as well as the players. But what about the guys that go undrafted? Well, former Packer fullback John Kuhn definitely feels for them. He said a lot of times those undrafted free agents get work based on intangibles. So they're going to have to get creative and figure out how to make themselves valuable in the eyes of owners and coaches while not actually being in the building right away.
Boy, I really feel for some of these guys this year that are going to be undrafted free agents, because you're told at that time you got to steal a job, and you do, because you're not expected to make the team. So you got to steal a job some way from another player on that team. And whether that's a practice squad job, whether that's sweeping the floors, you got to find a way to stay in the building at Lambeau Field or one of these other teams. And quite frankly, you come in there and the only thing you have, especially as an undrafted guy, is your body. That's the only tool you're working with.
And finally tonight, Brett Favre making a big reveal on CBS Sports this weekend. His hair is orange, as you see there. So he's at home quarantined with his family, and his daughter wanted to dance with him in a TikTok video with her, but evidently Brett's moves weren't up to par for TikTok. So apparently dyeing his hair orange was a better idea. I mean, Amanda, I can't believe that his dance moves are so bad that was a better option, because all he needs to do is like this kind of thing. They do this thing on TikTok. A lot of dads I see just like letting their daughters paint their nails, and you gotta just be creative. You're all at home alone, so I guess that was pretty creative, but it sticks with you. Thank you so much, Melissa. All right, let's take a final look at weather.
So we're looking at another sunny day tomorrow. That's the good news. It is going to be a little cooler outside, though. We have a slight chance for showers tonight, mainly north of Dane County. It's mostly sunny skies for Sunday with high temperatures in the low 50s. Temps will be close to 60 on Monday, with a chance for showers developing late in the day. Just a slight chance right now. Most of that rain is really going to come in for the end of the week. Scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms for Wednesday, a slight chance late in the day on Thursday, and more rain Friday and into the weekend.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great night.